Hey Cancer, it's CJ from CJ's Soul Messages. I was going to do a reading for you for the week of November 19th, 2021 until, I don't even know where to look here, to November 25th, 2021. I am having some crazy ass problems with my technology. I have done your reading, I've done other readings, and my webcam keeps crapping out. So I'm not a big fan of being in front of a camera. I like to work behind the scenes. I'm a bit shy on that, but I have been left with little recourse here. So we're going to just do this. So as I said, this reading is from November 19th, 2021 until November 25th, 2021. It's a weekly reading. It is a general reading, and it is going to be one that is not going to probably resonate with everyone, although I've already done the reading. I think it's a pretty beautiful reading for Cancers, hence why I am appearing in front of the camera using my beautiful laptop webcam. So the clarity is not probably going to be very clear for you visually. I don't even know what the sound is going to be like, but I really feel the need to have to get this message out. So please bear with me. Gosh, I don't know how long I'm going to have to work with this. I'm not very technical. So, that being said, hi, I am CJ, and I'm glad that you're here to join me on this reading that I have for you. So I'm just going to go through it, and you're just going to have to trust me that these are the cards that Spirit wanted out for you. Okay, so first card I pulled using from the Moonology deck because we do have this full moon of Taurus on the 19th, as well as partial lunar eclipse, right? So I thought it would be really kind of cool to use a Moonology and see what messages Spirit had for you guys. So what came out was communication is key, and it is the new moon in Gemini. Please bear with me. I'm sure this is going to look like shit. But anyways, communication, that is the most important thing that we all have, whether when dealing with ourselves or dealing with other people, right? So communication is key. It told me that there was something that is maybe a miss here, or has been lately, that misguided, misdirected communication that is kind of putting like roadblocks in your way. So then when I went to pull the cards, and it's a 3-card spread, I wanted to do past, present, and future. What came out was quite interesting. Past is the 9 of coins that came out. Coins are, if you don't know, they are pentacles. They are about our money and, all the things that we can buy with our money, as well as our self-worth. And the 9 of coins is a time or an energy where you feel very independent, very self-assured, very just confident in your ability and your talents and all the things that you can do. Also having grace and loving life and life loving you. So this is what came out from the past, which then made me feel like, is there something that has changed for you? A way of thinking really was coming through to me. That has made you kind of feel like you might not get there again. That it was in the past and you're not sure how to get there again in the future. And like, look, this could be career, business, love, whatever. I really kind of feel like this is a career self communication message coming through from Spirit. Because what we got for the present is the 3 of Cups. Beautiful energy again. 3 of Cups, feeling very light, feeling very happy, spending time with people that you love, people that matter to you, your friends, celebrating, enjoying everything that is beautiful in this world. This is in the present here. So, gorgeous energy. Then we had for the future, Strength card came out. And strength is speaking of 2 ways. It could be saying that you are going to need some strength and you're going to need to be brave to perhaps change the way that you've been communicating with yourself. If you've been kind of in this place where maybe your self-talk hasn't been the most positive, maybe you have been second-guessing a career path that you've been on. something that has, maybe you are really kind of maybe focusing a little bit too much more on the negative possibilities versus the positive possibilities. It could take a lot of strength and courage. But on another way, I felt like Spirit was coming through saying, you have the strength, you have the bravery, you have the courage to bring yourself back to a 9 of Coins energy. That was confirmed that under the deck, we had the Queen of Coins show up. And that being on, let's see if I can get this, how clear can I make this on my camera? This is the first time I'm actually using my webcam on my laptop. So this is, I'm like learning a new language, it feels. And I'm not exactly the most confident at this. So this reading is kind of making sense to me because I am a Cancer sun and moon. But regardless, Queen of Coins, beautiful energy. She is nurturing. She's very grounded because it is our earth element. She doesn't worry about money. She has money. She has all the money she could ever acquire or want. She is self-confident in herself and her abilities, but she's done that. She is that way with so much grace. You know, she is just a beautiful energy to have. And again, this is not male or female specific. It is just the energy. I don't think I said that at the beginning because I'm a little bit freaked out that I am high right there in the camera. But this is the energy that you can have once again. It is waiting. It is right there for you for the taking. If you so can use your ability to communicate truthfully to yourself. Maybe in some instances, for some of you Cancerians out there, maybe it's words that people have said to you that have made you feel insecure, has made you feel that you can't be self-reliant or independent on your own. It's going to vary for each and every one of us, right? But it is this reminder that we got to really watch how we self-talk to ourselves, because we can be our own worst enemy if we allow it. Now, under the Queen of Coins, beautiful is the Star. And the Star is like renewed hope, renewed faith in yourself, in your situation, in your life. It is also about healing. So if this is resonating with you and you know that you've been maybe not being your own best friend, and maybe really kind of almost sabotaging your success or your growth because you feel that things haven't happened fast enough for you, and therefore maybe you're feeling like you're on the wrong path or you're not doing the right thing here. The Star's coming in to say you got to heal that. You got to work through that. You got to get your self-belief again, and you got to start really having renewed faith in you and your capability. Okay? It feels like it then comes in very fast because underneath that is the 8 of Wands. And I love this because the 8 of Wands is our fire energy. And Cancerians, you guys are very intuitive, you're very creative, you're very communicative too, loving, giving, all of those gorgeous energies. 8 of Wands is saying if you can change your thought, success is coming in really fast. 8 of Wands is fast movement. For some of you, it could mean traveling or something like that, but this is about a weekly read, so I'm going to keep it just as the energy is given to me by Spirit. But this is fast movement, fast change. And when I went a little bit deeper, underneath that was the 9 of Swords, which is that, you know, self-imprisoned kind of energy. Really, our worst fear is keeping us up at night. We're not good enough. Can't do it. What if it doesn't work out? What if I don't have the money to pay my bills? What if? But it is usually not our truth. It is more about what is going on up in our heads, because swords are about our communication and what we think and how we speak to others, and really feeling in this reading how we speak to ourselves. So I think there's beautiful things coming this next week, but it's going to take some bravery and courage to push past your own self limits, because I do feel like this reading is saying that there's a lot of self-limited thoughts, words, conversations that you're having with yourself that are really second-guessing yourself. And I just want to remind you, if you had the 9 of Coins in your past and you felt independent and you knew that you could take care of yourself and you felt really strong and in power gracefully, You can have that again. It is all waiting here for you. When I went into clarifying with that was a fountain deck that I just spoke to. But when I went into clarifying using the Light Seers deck, I actually asked Spirit to give me one card that could be clarifying this entire reading. The sun flew out. And I'm not making this up. The sun flew out. And it was like, oh my God, yes, this is what is waiting for you, Cancer. Being free. Look at that. She is just free and loving life and feeling so light in her heart and her soul, knowing that everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay. And even better than you could even imagine, right? So that is a beautiful energy that Spirit wanted to come out to really conclude this reading. When I went under the deck, as I always like to look at the bottom of the deck because it does have a bit of a foundational energy to it. Man, it was a Queen of Cups. This is you. This is you, Cancer, being chill again, being peaceful again, being completely emotionally balanced once again, trusting yourself, knowing that you are capable of so much power you have, and just really able to go with the flow because you've gotten clear with how you're communicating with yourself. I love it. Again, underneath that, another confirmation. What did you get? The Nine of Swords. So you've had Nine of Swords twice here. So 2 times the Nine of Swords have come up. Definitely indicating that some of you have really been losing some sleep about not really believing in yourself, not really believing in your ability, in your talents and your skills and all the things that you are so beautifully able to do. This no longer needs to be in your world, Cancer. You really need to let go of any self-negative thoughts, talk, etc. And if there's someone around you that is making you feel that, I say the same thing. We don't need room for negativity in our life. Lord knows there's enough of that in the world as it is, that we need to be helping each other and lifting each other up. So I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. This is why I am in front of this camera right now, giving this reading, because I know that it is needed. And so I'm trying to actually be brave enough to be in front of the camera and give you this message. So with that, I then went into the Treasures of Tikashi just to get a final message. And amazing, the card that came out was Light. And I've actually never pulled this card in any of my readings before, so it was a first for me as well. And so I'll read it to you. It says, allow more love and light into everything you do. Remember you are love and light is action, and light in action. Fear is heavy, love is light. Do not complain if you are in darkness. Rather, stop and turn on the light. You don't need to take life so seriously. Lighten up. Be joyous and radiant, and your path is lit. You can light the way for others with ease and confidence at this time, Cancer. So, beautiful reading for this next week coming up. It is all about changing your perspective, changing the way that you're communicating with yourself. If you can get out of your head and really get back centered within yourself, you're knowing, you're intuitive. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. You can have all of this beauty that you are wanting. You can be independent. You can be self-assured. You can have the money. You can have the celebration. You can be lighter. If you have been feeling heavy, it's time to get lighter. It's time to allow all this beautiful goodness to come into your life once again. If you've had it once before, you can always have it again. What is meant for you does not pass you by, but we do have to get clear with how we speak to ourselves, because what we think and say, it is kind of like letting the universe, if we say, I can't do it, the universe hears it as you can't do it, right? So Cancer, it is time to really put all your faith in you. Really get concentrated and focused on what you're good at, what your gifts are, what you love to do, and believe in yourself wholeheartedly. Also, I didn't mention, I wanted to mention this, so because I did in the other reading. I didn't even put these back the right way. There we go. The star. For some of you guys, this could be an indication that, you know, you are going to be seen by many and that you are going to really, you're going to make a name for yourself. So I don't know what some of you might do, but keep that in mind as you're moving forward into this next week. This is a beautiful energy to have supporting you and cheering you on in your journey. So I'm going to close this reading now because I think I've said all I needed to say. I mean, I've done this once on camera, but my webcam didn't work. So now I've done it again. It's beautiful. It looks so promising. I just think the only thing is you just got to kind of get out of your own head and start telling yourself all the truth about how awesome you really are. Okay? So I hope there's something in this reading that resonates with you. If it does, if there's anything here, I'd really appreciate a like or subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know it's connecting with you. It also helps me to know that what I'm doing counts and is making a difference. And that's a beautiful gift for me to receive from you. So good karma all the way around, right? So Cancer, thank you so much. I wish you a beautiful week. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and hopefully I can get my webcam working again, because I don't know. I just don't know. All right. Take good care of yourself. All right. See you later. Many blessings.